This is IQ Books. Underneath, the strictest double-entry kernel we could build. On top, the simplest books you have ever run.
Everything you expect is here. Customers, with balances straight from the ledger.
Suppliers. Products with real stock control, perpetual FIFO, or weighted average.
A proper chart of accounts and UK VAT handled to the letter, reverse charge included.
Every transaction is a journal you can open.
And the reports agree with each other because one kernel writes them all. So far, standard. Good, but standard. Here is where it stops being standard. Every other platform sells you the basics, then rents you the intelligence. Capture is an app. Analysis is an app. Year-end is an app. Each one, another subscription. IQ Books was built the other way, AI native from the first line of code. Capture, coding, reconciliation, analysis, year-end, everywhere else that is 5 apps and 5 bills. Here, it is simply what the software does. It starts with the one everyone hates, receipts. A receipt is a photo, nothing more. Drop in a pile of them and walk away. Rick reads each one: supplier, invoice number, date, the line items, the VAT, the payment terms. 30 seconds later, every field is a draft bill waiting for a glance. It even guesses the expense account and matches the supplier you already have. And it tells you how sure it is, field by field. Confident? Check this. Probably wrong. No blind trust. One click and it is a bill in the ledger. The original stays attached forever. Rick lives inside IQ Books. Ask it how anything works or just tell it what to do. Recode every craft transaction to cost of sales. It finds everyone, shows you exactly what will change, and the moment you approve, they are recoded. Or skip the keyboard. Hold the spacebar and just talk. Raise an invoice for Willow and Stone, 320 pounds, net 14 days. Rick hears you, drafts the invoice, and shows you everything before a single thing is saved. You describe the work. Rick keeps the books. An invoice is the last thing your client sees, so make it unmistakably yours. A design studio built in. 7 templates, your logo, your color, previewed live as you work. Even your logo. Design it right here. Shapes, symbols, and text, and it prints sharp on every invoice. And every invoice carries a scan to pay code. Sent from your books, paid from their phone. And every invoice you send is ready to be paid. Your customer taps pay and settles by card in seconds. No account, no portal, no chasing. Paid, recorded against the invoice, and reconciled for you. This is the one nobody else does. Subscriptions that bill themselves. Turn any invoice into a monthly plan. Set the amount, the day, the terms. Your client accepts once and puts a card on file. After that, nothing. Every month, the card is charged, the receipt is issued, and the payment is reconciled against the ledger. On its own. Contractual recurring revenue, collected while you sleep. Reconciliation is where the books quietly go wrong. You mark an invoice paid, and the bank line gets coded on top, so the money is in twice. A transfer to savings gets booked as a cost. A feed repeats a line you already had. Each one hides in 1,000 others. Xero, QuickBooks, and Sage hand you the feed in a tick box, then leave you to hunt the rest by hand. ReconcileIQ is the engine we built to end that for those platforms. Now it is native inside IQ Books. Give it the bank's own statement, and it checks every line against the ledger at once. 888 lines, 99% agree. The rest, it explains. That doubled invoice payment, it keeps the receipt, so the customer's account stays right and clears the duplicate. It knows a transfer when it sees one and warns you both legs move together. The charges the bank took but the books never recorded, it adds in one click. 3 card settlements against 1 takings line, it nets itself. Every fix posts straight to the ledger, balanced. No export, no second tool. The books just agree. A real client, a full quarter, 1,000 transactions across 2 bank accounts and a Stripe merchant account. None of it booked yet. From inside IQ Books, one button hands the whole account to CodeIQ.
Drop in the 2 bank statements and the Stripe export.
CodeIQ reads the Stripe file straight into its sales and its Ds.
Then it codes every line at once, spotting transfers, matching payments to invoices, learning from the client's own history, recognizing the merchants it knows, and reasoning about the ones it does not. 1,000 transactions fully coded in under a minute.
Every payment matched to its invoice, every supplier where it belongs, VAT worked out line by line. You review and approve.
One click posts the entire quarter back to IQ Books, balanced to the penny.
A whole quarter's books, done, and back where they belong.
The moment your ledger is posted, it becomes a full analysis suite. 40 modules, every statement, every ratio, every trend, built automatically. Read your profit as a surface you can turn, where revenue meets margin, and see where the money really is. Expense structure, liquidity, working capital. The questions an accountant charges for, answered the moment you open it. It projects your revenue forward, month by month. Across every scenario at once, as a forecast surface you can explore. And Rick reads all of it with you. Ask why revenue moved, or what the forecast really means. It answers from your numbers, never a template. Push a what if, change the price, change the volume, and Rick reasons through the break-even and the risk live. Then ask for the whole thing as a report. Rick works through all 40 modules, the statements, the health, the trends, and the risk, and writes it up.
Minutes later, a complete board-ready pack. Financial statements, a health review, every figure charted.
Trends, forecasts, and a full risk assessment. Written in plain English, grounded in your ledger. Even the questions to put to your board. That is LedgerIQ. Every set of accounts starts the same way. A client's bookkeeping and a trial balance that needs turning into working papers. In PrepIQ, you name the client, hand over the file, and set Rick going. And then it works the way a good accountant does. It opens the ledger, ties the trial balance to the penny, and reads the detail behind every account. It even catches the miscodings. Packaging sitting in office supplies, Stripe fees buried in software, both move to the proper lines. It reconciles each balance, builds the lead schedules, and links the whole file back to the trail balance. Then it shows it's working. Every adjusting journal it proposes with the reason it made it. It even drafts the email to the client, listing exactly what it still needs. What comes back is a complete set of working papers. Every account, lead sheet by lead sheet, adjustments and prior year, all tying through. A full register of the journals it posted and the queries worth putting to the client. A day of prep done while you had a coffee. That is PrepIQ. You've seen what IQ Books does every day. It doesn't stop at the bookkeeping. When the quarter closes, your VAT return is built straight from the ledger and filed to HMRC under Making Tax Digital. Your quarterly income tax updates, the same. Switch on whatever the client needs: payment runs, purchase orders, expenses, budgets, time and billing, and full CIS. And at year-end, a complete set of statutory accounts, FRS 105 or FRS 102, Section 1A, tagged in inline XBRL and ready for Company's House. For one business, IQ Books is £5 a month, the whole suite included. QuickBooks and Xero want 16. Run a practice, and it is not close. They bill by the client. IQ Books gives you hundreds on one flat fee. 100 clients, £79. Extra ones, £2 each. The most capable books for a fraction of the price. That is IQ Books.